Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Hindi CBSE Classroom. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button next to it so that you will get notification whenever I post a new video. I have created separate playlist in my channel for each and every class separately. So please check the description box below and select accordingly. So let's start today's topic. Today's topic is Class 8, Chapter 11. जब सिनेमा ने बोलना सीखा. Cinema, when cinema learned to talk or speak. वे सभी सजीव हैं. They all are alive. सांस ले रहे हैं. They are breathing. 100% बोल रहे हैं. 100% speaking. 78 मुर्दा इंसान जिंदा हो गए. 78 dead people are alive. उनको बोलते बातें करते देखो. Watch them speak and talk. देश की पहली स्वाक बोलती फिल्म आलम आरा के पोस्टरों पर विज्ञापन की ये पंक्तियाँ लिखी हुई थी. So these were the lines that were written on the advertisements of the poster of the country's first sound film, that is Alam Ara. So it was like maybe a horror film. So in that poster, this advertisement words were written that all are alive, they are breathing, 100% speaking, 78 dead people are alive, watch them speak and talk. So these were the lines written on the advertisements on the posters of country's first sound film Alam Ara. 14 मार्च 1931 की वह ऐतिहासिक तारीख भारतीय सिनेमा में बड़े बदलाव का दिन था. The historic date, that is 4th March 1931, was a day of great change in Indian cinema. इसी दिन पहली बार भारत के सिनेमा ने बोलना सीखा था. It was on this date the Indian cinema learned to speak for the first time. हालांकि वह दौर ऐसा था जब मूक सिनेमा लोकप्रियता के शिखर पर था. However, it was that period when the silent cinema was at its peak. शिखर पर था means it was at its peak. पहली बोलती फिल्म जिस साल प्रदर्शित हुई उसी साल कई मूक फिल्में भी विभिन्न भाषाओं में बनी. The year when this first film, that is first sound film was released, the same year many silent films were also made in different languages. मगर बोलती फिल्मों का नया दौर शुरू हो गया. But a new era started of speaking of sound films. पहली बोलती फिल्म आलम आरा बनाने वाले फिल्मकार थे अर्देशर M. Irani. So, Ardeshir M. Irani was the first filmmaker to make the sound film Alam Ara. अर्देशिर ने 1929 में हॉलीवुड की एक बोलती फिल्म शो बोट देखी और उनके मन में बोलती फिल्म बनाने की इच्छा जगी. So, they are telling how the history began. So, in 1929, Ardeshir saw a Hollywood sound film, Showboat, and he felt a desire to make a sound film. पारसी रंगमंच के एक लोकप्रिय नाटक को आधार बनाकर उन्होंने अपनी फिल्म की पटकथा बनाई. पटकथा means screenplay. So based on a Parsi theatre play, he composed his screenplay for his film. इस नाटक के कई गाने ज्यों के त्यों फिल्म में ले लिए गए. So all the songs or most of the songs of this drama were taken in the film as it is. There was no change at all. एक इंटरव्यू में अर्देशिर ने उस वक्त कहा था. In one interview at that time, Ardeshir said that हमारे पास कोई संवाद लेखक नहीं था. We had no डायलॉग राइटर, गीतकार नहीं था. सो देर वॉज नो लिरिक राइटर्स. संगीतकार नहीं था, देयर वेर नो सिंगर्स और म्यूजिशियंस। इन सब की शुरुआत होनी थी, सो दे ऑल हैड टू बी स्टार्टेड। अर्देशर ने फिल्म के गानों के लिए स्वयं की धुनी चुनी। सो अर्देश्वर chose or created his own tunes for the film songs. फिल्म के संगीत में महज 3 वाद्य थे, तबला, हारमोनियम और वायलिन का इस्तेमाल किया गया। The music of the film used only 3 instruments, tabla, harmonium and violin, because at that time those were only available. आलम आरा ने संगीतकार या गीतकार में स्वतंत्र रूप से किसी का नाम नहीं डाला गया। So in the Alam arc, no like separate or independent musicians or lyrics were mentioned or were named because it was a group effort. इस फिल्म में पहले पार्श्व गायक बने W.M. Khan. So W.M. Khan became the first playback singer in this film. Because before that it was only silent movies were there, so he was the first playback singer. पहला गाना था दे दे खुदा के नाम पर प्यारे अगर देने की ताकत है. So the first song was in the name of God, please give in the name of God if you have got the strength. ताकत means strength. आलम आरा का संगीत उस समय डिस्क फॉर्म में रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया जा सका. So the songs of Alam R was not recorded in the disc form at that time. फिल्म की शूटिंग शुरू हुई तो साउंड के कारण ही इसकी शूटिंग रात में करनी पड़ती थी. So because of the sound, because they are taking the sound, they couldn't do in the daytime because it was there were lot of noises, so they cannot do it in the daytime. They had to do it the night time. So when the film started shooting, it had to be shot at the night due to the sound. मूक युग की अधिकतर फिल्मों को दिन के प्रकाश में शूट कर लिया जाता था. Most of the films that were in the silent era were shot in the daylight. मगर आलम आरा की शूटिंग रात में होने के कारण इसमें कृत्रिम प्रकाश, कृत्रिम मीन्स आर्टिफिशियल प्रकाश व्यवस्था करनी पड़ी. So because Alam Ara was shot in the night and not in the daylight, because of that artificial lighting was to be used. यही से प्रकाश प्रणाली बनी जो आगे फिल्म निर्माण का जरूरी हिस्सा बनी. So from here that the lighting became the essential part of film production. आलम आरा ने भविष्य के कई स्टार और टेक्नीशियन तो दिए ही. So Alam Ara gave many future stars and technicians, and what it gave, अर्देशर की कंपनी तक ने भारतीय सिनेमा के लिए 150 से अधिक मूक मीन साइलेंट फिल्म और लगभग 100 स्वाक मीन साउंड फिल्में बनाई. सो इवन अर्देशर्स कंपनी मेड मोर देन 150 साइलेंट मूवीज एंड अराउंड 100 साउंड मूवीज फॉर इंडियन सिनेमा. आलम आरा फिल्म अरेबियन नाइट्स जैसी फैंटेसी थी. Alam Ara was a fantasy movie just like Arabian Nights. फिल्म ने हिंदू उर्दू के मेल वाली मीन्स कॉम्बिनेशन हिंदुस्तानी भाषा का लोकप्रिय बनाया. हिंदुस्तानी भाषा को लोकप्रिय मीन्स पॉपुलर. सो दिस फिल्म पॉपुलराइज्ड द हिंदुस्तानी लैंग्वेज, दैट इज द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ हिंदी एंड उर्दू. इसमें गीत, संगीत तथा नृत्य के अनोखे संयोजन थे. सो दिस मूवी हैड अ यूनिक कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ सॉन्ग, म्यूजिक एंड डांस. फिल्म की नायिका जुबैदा थी. द फिल्म्स हीरोइन वाज जुबैदा. नायक थे विठल. द हीरो वाज विठल. वह उस दौर के सर्वाधिक पारिश्रमिक पाने वाले स्टार थे. So he was the highest paid star of the period. उनसे उनके चयन को लेकर भी एक किस्सा काफ़ी चर्चित था. चयन मीन्स सिलेक्शन. सो देर वॉज अ स्टोरी अबाउट हिज सिलेक्शन इन दैट मूवी. विठल को उर्दू बोलने में मुश्किलें आती थी. सो विठल हैड डिफ़िकल्टी स्पीकिंग उर्दू. पहले उनका बतौर नायक चयन किया गया, मगर इसी कमी के कारण उन्हें हटाकर उनकी जगह महबूब को नायक बना दिया गया. सो विठल हैड डिफ़िकल्टी स्पीकिंग उर्दू. सो ही वॉज फर्स्ट सेलेक्टेड एज अ हीरो, but due to this lack that he couldn't speak Urdu, he was replaced by Mehboob. विठल नाराज हो गए. विठल got very angry and he got upset. और अपना हक पाने के लिए उन्होंने मुकदमा कर दिया. And to get his right, he sued them. Sued the film producer because he was first taken in the film, and because he couldn't speak Urdu, he was replaced by Mehboob, and it upsetted him and he sued them. उस दौर में उनका मुकदमा मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना ने लड़ा, जो तब के मशहूर वकील हुआ करते थे. So his case was fought by Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was then a famous lawyer. विठल मुकदमा जीते और भारत की पहली बोलती फिल्म के नायक बने. So विठल won the case. And he became the first actor of India's first sound film. उनकी कामयाबी आगे भी जारी रही. So his success continued even further. मराठी और हिंदी फिल्मों में वे लंबे समय तक नायक और स्टंटमैन के रूप में सक्रिय रहे. So after this film also, his success continued. He was active in Marathi and Hindi films as a hero and stuntman for a very long time. इसके अलावा आलम आरा में सोहरब मोदी, पृथ्वीराज कपूर, याकूब और जगदीश सेठी जैसे अभिनेता भी मौजूद रहे, आगे चलकर जो फिल्मोद्योग के प्रमुख स्तंभ बने. So apart from this, actors like Sohrab Modi, Prithviraj Kapoor, Yaqub and Jagdish Sethi were also present in Alam Ara, who later became the major pillars of the film industry. यह फिल्म 14 मार्च 1931 को मुंबई के मैजेस्टिक सिनेमा में प्रदर्शित हुई. So this film was released on 14th March 1931 in the Majestic Cinema in Mumbai. फिल्म 8 सप्ताह तक हाउसफुल चली. So this film ran for 8 weeks हाउसफुल. सप्ताह means weeks. और भीड़ इतनी उमड़ती थी कि पुलिस के लिए नियंत्रण करना मुश्किल हो जाया करता था. And the place was so overcrowded that it became very difficult for the police to control them. समीक्षकों ने इसे, समीक्षा means critics, समीक्षकों ने इसे भड़कीली फैंटेसी फिल्म करार दिया था. The film was critically acclaimed as fearful fantasy. मगर दर्शकों के लिए यह फिल्म एक अनोखा अनुभव थी. But for the audience or for the public, it was a unique experience. यह फिल्म 10,000 फुट लंबी थी. This film was 10,000 feet long. और इसे 4 महीनों की कड़ी मेहनत से तैयार किया गया था. And this film was produced with 4 months of hard work. स्वाक फिल्मों के लिए पौराणिक कथाएं, पारसी रंगमंच के नाटकों, अरबी प्रेम कथाओं को विषय के रूप में चुना गया. सो ओल्ड हिस्टोरिक स्टोरीज, पारसी थिएटर प्लेज, अरबिक लव स्टोरीज वेर चोजन एज अ थीम फॉर द साउंड फिल्म्स. इनके अलावा कई सामाजिक विषयों वाली फिल्में भी बनी. सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, द फिल्म्स विद social themes were also made. ऐसी ही एक फिल्म थी खुदा की शान. So one such film was खुदा की शान. इसमें एक किरदार महात्मा गांधी जैसा था. So there was a character in this film like महात्मा गांधी. इसके कारण स्वाग सिनेमा को ब्रिटिश प्रशासकों मीन्स एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर्स की तीखी नज़र का सामना करना पड़ा. तीखी मीन्स शार्प. So due to this, sound films faced a sharp eyes from the British administrators. स्वाग सिनेमा के नए दौर की शुरुआत कराने वाले निर्माता निर्देशक आदेशिर इतने विनम्र थे कि जब 1956 में आलम आरा के प्रदर्शन के 25 वर्ष पूरे होने पर उन्हें सम्मानित किया गया और उन्हें भारतीय स्वाग फिल्मों का पिता कहा गया, तो उन्होंने इस मौके पर कहा था, मुझे इतना बड़ा खिताब देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. स्वाग सिनेमा के नए दौर की शुरुआत कराने वाले निर्माता निर्देशक इतने विनम्र थे. Ardeshir, the producer director who started the new era of the cinema, was so humble that when he was honored in 1956, when the Alam Ara completed 25 years, then what happened? He was honored he was called the father of Indian sound films. स्वाग फिल्मों का पिता, that is the father of Indian sound films. So on this occasion, at that time he said on that occasion that I don't want you to give me such a big title. खिताब means title. देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, इतना बड़ा खिताब देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. I don't want you to give me such a big title. मैंने तो देश के लिए अपने हिस्से की ज़रूरी योगदान दिया है. योगदान मीन्स कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन. I have contributed my share to my country. जब पहली बार सिनेमा ने बोलना सीख लिया, सिनेमा में काम करने के लिए पढ़े लिखे अभिनेता अभिनेत्री की ज़रूरत भी शुरू हुई. So when cinema first learned to speak, there came the need for educated actor and actresses to work in cinema. क्योंकि अब संवाद भी बोलने थे, सिर्फ अभिनय से काम नहीं चलने वाला था. Because now the actor or actresses had dialogues. Now the dialogues were to be spoken. Acting alone was not going to work. मूक फिल्मों के दौर में तो पहलवान जैसे शरीर वाले, स्टंट करने वाले और उछल कूद करने वाले अभिनेताओं से काम चल जाया करता था. So in the era of silent films, the actors who were wrestlers, stunters and jumpsters were used as actors, and that was enough. But now they had to talk dialogues, so they had to be educated. अब उन्हें संवाद बोलना था. So now they had dialogues. और गायन की प्रतिभा की कद्र भी होने लगी थी. So now they had to speak and they speak dialogues, and the singing talent was also valued. इसलिए आलम आरा के बाद आरंभिक स्वाग दौर की फिल्मों में कई गायक अभिनेता बड़े पर्दे पर नजर आने लगे. Therefore, after Alam Ara, many singer cum actors started appearing on the big screen in the early sound era films. हिंदू उर्दू भाषाओं का महत्व बढ़ा. द इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ हिंदू उर्दू लैंग्वेजेस इंक्रीज्ड. सिनेमा में देह और तकनीक की भाषा की जगह जन प्रचलित बोलचाल की भाषाओं का दाखिला हुआ. सो इन सिनेमा, इंस्टेड ऑफ द लैंग्वेज ऑफ बॉडी एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, द लैंग्वेज ऑफ कॉमन मैन एंटर्ड. सिनेमा ज़्यादा देसी हुई. सिनेमा बिकेम मोर नेटिव. एक तरह की नई आज़ादी थी जिससे आगे चलकर हमारे दैनिक और सार्वजनिक जीवन का प्रतिबिंब फिल्मों में बेहतर होकर उभरने लगा. There was a new kind of freedom from which the reflection of our daily and public life began to emerge better in the cinemas or films. अभिनेताओं और अभिनेत्रियों की लोकप्रियता का असर उस दौर के दर्शकों पर भी खूब पड़ रहा था. So the popularity of actors and actresses was also having a great impact on the audience of that era. माधुरी नाम की फिल्म में नायिका सुलोचना की हेयर स्टाइल उस दौर में औरतों में लोकप्रिय थी. So now the public were also getting influenced from the cinemas. In the film titled Madhuri, the heroine Sulochana's hairstyle became very popular among the women in that period. औरतें अपनी केश सज्जा उसी तरह कर रही थी. So the women were doing their hairstyle in the same way. आदिशर ईरानी की फिल्मों में भारतीय के अलावा ईरानी कलाकारों ने भी अभिनय किया था. सो इन द मूवीज ऑफ आदिशर नॉट इवन इंडियन एक्टर्स बट ऑल्सो ईरानी एक्टर्स वेर ऑल्सो परफॉर्मिंग. स्वयं आलम आरा भारत के अलावा श्रीलंका, बर्मा और पश्चिम एशिया में पसंद की गई. अपार्ट फ्रॉम इंडिया, Alam Ara was liked by Sri Lanka, Burma and West Asia. भारतीय सिनेमा के जनक फाल्के को स्वाक सिनेमा के जनक आदिशर ईरानी की उपलब्धि को अपनाना ही था. The father of Indian cinema, Falke had to adopt the achievement of Adeshir Irani, the father of sound cinema, क्योंकि वहाँ से सिनेमा का एक नया युग शुरू हो गया था. बिकॉज फ्रॉम देयर अ न्यू एरा ऑफ सिनेमा हैड स्टार्टेड. सो दैट्स इट. नाउ जस्ट लेट अस समराइज द पोएम. जब सिनेमा ने बोलना सीखा, व्हेन आवर सिनेमा लर्न टू स्पीक. First, what happened? Alam Ara, a movie, our first sound movie was introduced in 1931. So at that was our first sound movie. Our Indian cinema learned to speak for the first time. So before that, only silent cinemas were there, and at that time, all the silent cinemas were at the peak. So Ardishar once saw Hollywood Hollywood sound movie, that is Showboat, and he felt like we should also make a sound film, and he on based of a Parsi theatre play, he composed a screenplay for his film, and he produced and directed that film. So in that film there were at that time, in an interview, Adishar said that there were no dialogue writers, there were no lyric writers, no musicians with them, so they had to start from the scratch. Ardishar chose his own tunes for the films, and there were only three musical instruments used at that time: tabla, harmonium and violin. So there were no independent musicians in that time. Then what happened? And the first playback singer was W.M. Khan, and the first song was दे दे खुदा के नाम पर प्यारे अगर देने की ताकत है. Then what happened? Because it was a sound film, it couldn't be recorded at that time in the daylight. So what they did, they started taking or making the film at the night time, and because of that they needed artificial lighting. So from there on, the artificial lighting came into existence, and later now and all you can see everywhere they are using lighting. So it came into existence, and which became the essential part of the film productions. Then Alam Ara gave many stars and many technicians to the film industries. Even his company, that is Ardeshar's company, made more than 150 silent movies and 100 sound movies. Alam Ara was just like a fantasy movie like Arabian Nights. After that, what happened? The Hindustani language came into existence. It got very popular. That is the combination of Hindi and Urdu. And it had the movie was very unique. It had a unique combination of song, music and dance. So the heroine of the movie was Zubeda and hero was Vittal, and Vittal had a story, that is he was the highest paid star of that period, so they took him. But at that time Vittal couldn't he had difficulty speaking in Urdu. So first they selected him as a hero, but due to that problem they replaced him by Mehboob. But it didn't go well with the Vittal. Vittal got very angry and he sued them. So what happened at that time? He sued them, and he kept a lawyer named Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and they won the case, and he became the first actor of India's first sound film. Then there were also many actors like Prithviraj Kapoor, Yakub, Jagdish Seti in that film, who later were the pillars of film industries. So this movie was released in Majestic Cinema in Mumbai, and for 8 weeks it was houseful because people had never seen a sound movie in India. So it was houseful for 8 weeks, and the crowd and the place was very overcrowded, that it became very difficult for the police to control them. And critically, it was critically acclaimed as fearful fantasy film, but the audience loved it because it was a unique experience, and it was done with lots and lots of hard work, so it paid them well. Then again, lots and lots of sound movies came into existence. They started to take old historic stories, then Parsi theatre plays, Arabic love stories were all chosen. Then there was also one film which was on social theme, and many films were there, and one among them was Khuda Ki Shaan. In that, a character was there like Mahatma Gandhi. So because of that, the British administrators kept a sharp eyes on the sound films because they didn't like it. It didn't go well with them. Then the sound cinema producer director Ardeshir was honored as the father of Indian sound films, but he was too humble, and he said that I don't want such a big title because I have contributed my share to the country. Then one problem came in the industry was that because earlier there was no dialogue, so people who had strength and who could do the stunts and who could wrestle really well, the wrestling power and all, they were taken as actors, but now they had to speak the dialogues. So people with the educated people were taken, because dialogues have to be served, and also the singing talent was valued, because after that lots of singers come actors were appearing on the big screen at those time. Then what happened, the language of body and technology started fading, and the common man's language started coming in the industry. And what happened, our daily life and public life, there was a reflection in our cinema, that what is happening in daily life was being projected. So it was more connecting to the public, because our life, we are feeling as if films are projecting our lives, our public daily life. So it was more native or more there were more connection with them. Then also the movie started impacting the public, because in a movie named Madhuri, in Madhuri what happened, the Sulochana was having a hairstyle, and at that period it became very popular, and all the women around there started doing the same hairstyles. And this Alam Ara was loved by Sri Lanka, Burma and West Asia, and the father of Indian cinema, Phalke, had to accept that the sound cinema was a very great achievement or very great discovery or to the Indian cinema, because all started from Alam Ara. What we see today, it all started from 1931 Alam Ara. So that's it. This was written by Pradeep Tiwari. I hope you understood the chapter. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and do let me know in the comment section below how was the explanation, or do you like it or not. Thank you.